Hello Internet, welcome to Game Theory. Wait, wrong channel. Video gaming is one of the best forms of entertainment in the entire world. In my opinion, it's one of the richest, most creative, more content-inducing ways to pass your time. Now, I'm 24 and I still play video games because I really don't think that there is any age where you should stop playing video games. I used to play a lot more when I was younger, of course, because I had more free time on my hands, but I still really enjoy it a lot, the experience that you get from playing a really good game. Games can vary anywhere from shooters to racing to fighting to horror, and I think that a lot of my favorite games are actually first-person or third-person shooters, you know. I do like RPGs, I play a lot of different kinds of games and different kinds of genres, but I've always been partial to shooters. Now, many of you may not know this, but when I was younger, I was actually a professional gamer. Now, here's the thing, there's a thin line here between what I consider to be a professional and what other people may consider to be a professional. When I say that I was a professional gamer, it's not that I used to work as a gamer and make money off of it. It wasn't an actual profession that gave me money. But I did play in Major League Gaming competitions, tournaments, I played online all the time, and I was always, you know, mixed with all the older pro gamers at the time. The good thing about pro gaming is that you're always constantly playing, you're always having people challenge you, and you're always challenging yourself to become better. And the games that I was always consistently, you know, trying to overcome obstacles to be the best were Gears of War and Halo. Those two games were, I think, the most fun, diverse, but also most challenging, you know, in the entire world at the time. In 2005, the Xbox 360 launched, and I believe it was in 2006 that Gears of War was first unveiled. And it quickly became one of the most popular games on the console. Today, it's one of its best franchises. It's one of the best exclusive titles for the Xbox, for Microsoft, what have you. And well, Halo was always sort of like a regular Xbox title, and it only made its leap to the next gen in 2007 with the release of Halo 3.
Where is she, Chief? Where's Cortana?
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
She stayed behind.
I think that at the time, at least, there was no more competitively played online game than Halo 3. That shit was intense. It was just brutal. I mean, people would actually lose sleep over this. You know, people would play Halo 3 all the time. You could not log into Xbox Live and not see someone playing Halo 3 back when it was launched. It was just impossible. Now, me, I've played many different kinds of games during my evolution as a professional gamer, and I always had friends playing with me. Like, I rarely played alone, you know. I mean, I had pretty much all of my close friends were really into video games, and we all had Xbox 360s. It was funny because not a single friend of mine had a PlayStation 3. We all had Xbox 360s because we all loved Gears of War. And we would play so many different games. The Xbox 360 comes with the option for you to unlock achievements, so we were always competing to see who had the highest gamer score, you know, and it was just crazy. I think the thing that I most miss about living in the United States are those weekends when I would just call all my friends over or go to someone else's house and everyone would be there. We would just play video games all night, you know, without stopping. And it was just so much fun, you know. It seems pretty bad because it seems like we wasted our time playing games, but it was actually a lot of fun. It was our best pastime. For some of us, I wasn't the only one. For some of us, it was literally like, you know, a way of life. We took it seriously, you know. I wasn't the only professional gamer that I knew, but I think like it was a time where gaming was still being like it was actually taken more seriously, you know, at least between me and my friends. When I was like around 14, 15 to 16, you know, those 2 years there, from 14 to 16, I played so many video games. After I got my 360 when it launched, I was just hooked on next generation gaming, you know. After I got Xbox Live, it just got crazy. The competition was just really fierce to see who would always be at the top of the leaderboards. I was always shuffling from the 1st to the 5th position in world leaderboards all over the place, and it was crazy. I was actually featured twice on Game Informer, which is, in my opinion, the biggest gaming magazine in the world. And people might think that I'm bragging, but here's the thing. I was featured in 2 very small articles that were really in small print. So you could probably, like, you could flip by the page and not see my name. But I was still there, damn it. I was still on Game Informer twice. Oh my god, the feeling. Euphoria was the best way to put it. And I was given a few awards, 2 prizes for being the best new face in gaming, youngest professional gamer. But it wasn't really like too, you know, worldwide. It was actually more in the community, you know. So I was pretty much really self-promoted at that time, but I still really enjoyed it. You know, I never made money with professional gaming, unless of course I placed some bets with other people and took like $5-10, 15 tops. But you know, like, it was really good because I learned a lot, you know, and I thought it was my calling to be a professional, more professional, to make money with gaming, or a game designer. You know, that was what I really wanted to be at the time. And my favorite games of all time, my franchises, are, I would say, Gears of War, Halo, BioShock, Call of Duty. My favorite first-person shooter franchise of all time is Call of Duty. That just goes without saying. And my favorite third-person shooter franchise is Gears of War. And it's just insane. I still haven't gotten the chance to play Gears of War 4 on the Xbox One, but I will one day. And I want to give a shout out to all of my friends who at the time were just so addicted to gaming, just like I was. You know, Matthew, Samuel, Kevin, Trey, you know, all of you guys were awesome. We formed like the gaming gang of Xbox Live at the time. And I want to give a special shout out to one of them, Matthew Duarte, also known as Silver Decoy. You were the one responsible for getting me into Gears of War in the first place, and I love you, bro. You introduced me to the best gaming franchise there is, and I still play it today. One day, I will repay you by kicking your ass in Gears of War 4. Oh, that's pretty much it, guys. I think I've covered all of the details about my pro gaming days. Try not to brag too much. I've been watching other YouTubers play Until Dawn, exclusive for the PlayStation 4, because I love me some horror, and that game is just so intense.
Run, Jessica!
You're on. Course, 10 seconds.
I recommend it to anyone who has a PlayStation 4. I don't, so... And I think I'm actually gonna go watch some more now. I still have one more video to watch by Markiplier playing it, the last one.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Until Dawn. Now we're gonna finish this up all in one episode no matter what, so as long as this takes, we're gonna keep doing what we need to do.
Let's see how the game ends. Again, I've already seen PewDiePie play, and I'm also gonna watch Jacksepticeye play, because those guys are awesome. So guys, subscribe to my channel, like this video. If you enjoy my content, my videos, then I'm gonna try my best to have at least 2 videos every week. I'm gonna try to make a pattern here. So until then, see you guys later.